Hi readers, today we're going to be talking about a debate and what a debate for readers looks like. So let's get started. So, first thing we're going to talk about is what is a debate? A debate, the definition, is a formal discussion on a particular topic in which opposing arguments are put forward. Now that means basically just like you and your mom or you and your brother have a conversation and maybe you say, no, this red race car is better than this blue race car. You're going to have a discussion and you're going to explain why you believe what you believe. It's a discussion that you're going to have and you have two different points of view. But what's different than an argument and a debate is that it's going to be more formal. You're going to provide reasons, arguments, and you're going to support that argument with evidence. Okay? So, but why do readers need to know how to debate? Well, that's a good question. Readers should learn to debate so that it allows readers to start having conversations about the books that they're reading. This is a great tool for when you're having book club conversations. It allows readers to dig deeper into the books that they are reading. It allows readers to see different perspectives. Maybe you didn't notice something before, and when you're having a debate, you're like, oh, that makes more sense now. I see what you're saying. And it also just helps readers gain a better understanding of their book. It helps them dig deeper and process the book a little bit more. Okay? So here are some examples of debates that you could have. I did this on a book that we had read earlier in the year, The Tiger Rising. So you could have a debate about whether the character you know, perhaps comparing characters with the character from the book and a TV show. You could decide whether or not the character is a strong or a weak character. Which character is to blame more for a problem or a situation in the book. You could have a debate about the main character draws on above all to get the past or his or her troubles. You could have a debate whether or not the book title is good for the book. You could have a debate on whether the book has a positive or negative message. Okay, so these are all things that we might be practicing in the future to generate different debatable ideas about a text. Now, the first thing we need to talk about is the steps to creating this debate. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to take a position. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you like the red car or the blue car? You have to decide what side of the debate you're going to be on. Then the second thing you're going to do is you're going to provide a reason. Give me a reason why. Okay? Then you have to explain it. You can't just say, well, I think the red car is cool because it's red. You have to explain yourself and say, well, red shows power. The color red is power. Okay? Then you have to provide a second reason. A good debate has at least two reasons why you believe in that. Okay? And again, you have to provide evidence. For a reader, we're going to provide evidence from the text itself. Okay, we're not going to just include our own opinions. We're going to pull that evidence from the text. Maybe you snippet a quote from the book. Maybe you say, well, the character did this, which tells me that they believe this. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is we're going to do a practice debate. And I've formulated a debate. So the debate topic for today is Holes a good title for the book? Why or why not? I take the position that, yes, Holes is a good title for the book. The first reason for this is that the boys have to dig a hole every single day of their lives at Camp Green Lake, and their lives revolve around digging these holes. My evidence for this is the boys are woken up at 4 in the morning to start digging their holes, and they have to continue until they've made their hole at least 5 feet wide and 5 feet deep. When they are finished digging their hole, they get the rest of the day off. My second reason for this is that the warden is clearly looking for something, and the boys are not just digging holes to build character. My evidence for this is the warden has the boys work together for a week to make one big hole where X-Ray said he found the gold lipstick tube. This clearly shows me that the warden is motivated to find something, and that is why the boys are digging holes at Camp Green Lake. So, in all of that being said, this book revolves around the holes these boys dig every single day. So I think Holes is a great title for this book. So that would be my debate. I've answered my 3 questions. I provided evidence from the text. I even have a few quotes in there. I've answered the question, and now I've answered those questions. Now it's just time to either write it in a formal document or maybe even state it in a debate in front of the class. Okay? So now it's your turn. I'm just going to kind of go over what the expectations and instructions are, and then I will set you free. So it's your turn to create your own debate. Make sure you read over the expectations and instructions before you begin. A grading rubric has been provided for you to evaluate yourself before you turn in your final product. So make sure you read over that so you know how I'm going to grade you. Okay? Now, our Pride expectations have not changed. They've changed a little bit, more focused towards this. Make sure you're asking questions if you don't know what a word means. Challenge yourself. Use your strategies. Okay? Encourage others and support others. You are going to listen and respond to other people's debates, so make sure you're encouraging them and supporting them and not being rude or anything like that. Okay? Use appropriate language and grammar. We are in 4th grade. We want to make sure that we are using academic language and showing off our writing skills. Follow the directions. Support our ideas with evidence. Please use evidence. That is so key on today's lesson. Set achievable goals to work towards them. Today your goal is to create a debate. Make sure you're working towards that goal. Complete your assignment to the best of your ability. This is your first time writing a debate. I don't expect it to be flawless, but I do expect you to complete it to the best of your ability. Show empathy to others. Be open to other people's ideas and opinions. You might not agree with somebody. Somebody might think that Holes is a bad name for the book, and that's okay. But we have to agree to disagree, and we have to be respectful of other people's opinions. So making sure you're using kind words and actions as well. So here are the instructions. I'm going to let you read over them, but when it refers to on step 3 found on slide 11, it will be on slide 11 right here for you to look at. Your debate topic will be, will Camp Green Lake's conditions help rehabilitate the boys, or is it just punishment? Okay, so if you don't know some of the words in this debate topic, make sure you're being a problem solver and you're looking up those words. Okay? If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me any questions, and I can't wait to see your guys' debates. Thank you. Have fun reading.